Hello, happy evening. Happy Monday evening. Let's see, for exercise, maybe just kicking and punching, right? Yeah, martial arts. Something very light. Okay, so. That should be good enough. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Wow. Oh. Okay. Thank you. I like my life. Okay. Okay. So yeah, happy Monday evening. Today really feels like Sunday evening. Yeah, because it was like day off, right? Holiday. Uh, yeah. So let me see. There we go. Yeah, happy Monday evening, everybody. Yeah, I took a long nap and uh, then I woke up and went to supermarket, bought some food and like what else did I do? Um, Actually, I went to supermarket to buy some books. What books? There are some new books coming out of Mr. Trump's life. Mr. Trump is very interesting figure. He's controversial and he did some horrible things. Maybe that's why he's so intriguing because he's so evil. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody here, but he is a liar, Mr. Trump, and in my opinion, dishonest, and he's greedy and scoundrel, villain. Okay, that's how I would characterize Mr. Trump. Okay, and that's why he's so intriguing, and I just cannot get enough of him. Okay, so it's like a Joker, like a Batman movie or whatever villain out there. He's still like that. He's villainous. Okay, and it's like he doesn't not care about people's lives. He only care about his ambition, his political power, his family, money, power, fame kind of stuff. I don't think he really cares about other people at all. I don't think he cares about America. Maybe he does a little bit, but I think he's taking advantage of Republican Party to fulfill his own ambition. Um, but he is so interesting. I give him that. I want to keep reading about him. So there's some books coming. It hasn't not come out yet about this final days of Mr. Trump in the White House. I'm looking forward to buy that book, okay, and read it. He is interesting. He's entertaining, and that's why I voted for him back in 2016 because I wanted to be entertained. Okay, but January 6th, I'm so sorry it happened and seven people died out of that event. I am very sorry. Uh, yeah, but final days of Trump, yeah, something like that in the White House. Okay, so yeah, and he continued to make a lot of news, right? Yeah, he tried to give a speech in the Alabama yesterday, but he was rejected. Why? He's too divisive figure. Okay, too partisan. So, anyways, but I didn't find any new Trump books in the store. So what did I buy instead? I bought some Subway sandwiches, some fruits and vegetables, and magazines. I bought three magazines. One of them, tabloid. I love tabloid magazines. Another one, National Geographic about history. The other one is an archaeology magazine. Okay, so because nowadays I'm very into study of histories. Okay, so yeah, archaeology, I love it, love it. Archaeology, history, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. What else? I also went to a park and ran. That park is very woody, a lot of trees. So I love that park because just very fresh smell of plants and trees and this oxygen, right? Oxygen saturated forest. And today it rained intermittently and very lightly, just sprinkle here and there. So yeah, used to runnable condition kind of weather. So because it rains very slightly, yeah, there were no mosquitoes, and that was good. So I don't like mosquitoes. I love that park, a lot of trees, but other days, other times, there are just too many mosquitoes. Okay, but today there was none. So because it rained slightly, so that was good. How many miles? I could be in 1 mile, maybe 1.5 mile, maybe not two full miles, but still good running. Maybe 10, probably like 15 minutes, right? Yeah. That park is right next to a lake. And actually, uh, there's the trail that goes even farther, okay? But typically, I don't run too much, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's it. During the weekends. During the weekdays, 5 minutes during the lunchtime, right? In the city. And because I cannot go too far away during the 1 hour lunch, right? Yeah. And I bought two pairs of shoes in Walmart. In Walmart, those shoes, running shoes, they're like $12. Very, very affordable. And I love those shoes because they're comfortable and they're running shoes and they're affordable. $12 running shoes, okay? Because I do wash my shoes on my laundry machine. But the thing is, when I step on something like animal poo, I just discard that shoes. I trash it. Why? They, the smell of these animals, okay, they wouldn't come out, okay. And if I run in the laundry machine, it's gonna make my laundry machine very smelly. So when I step on some animal poos, droppings, dongs, I discard as shoes. Okay, so mhm. Yeah, all my running shoes they are all same color. They are white in color, and also they are some size 12, size 13 because I like it comfortable, kind of bigger size than my feet, and I have many of them. How many pairs do I have? About 7 pairs of running shoes. Okay, because I switch them out all the time. Yeah. What else? Mm, well, so sometimes I buy books, magazines, and read those hard copy. Why? Because just looking at cell phone all the time, like Wikipedia and stuff, it kind of I get fed up with the media. Okay, sometimes I want something tangible like books, magazines on paper copy. It just feels different, right? Yeah. So I want to do both. Sometimes cell phone, sometimes YouTube on big screen TV, computer. Sometimes I hard copy books, right? Yeah. Mhm. So do you like my legs? I love my legs. I think my legs are very pretty. I'm kind of perverse like that. Yeah. But I'm plain vanilla heterosexual, okay? But I kind of like the way I look sometimes, okay? Yeah, sometimes. All right. Yeah, my hair, yeah, I guess it's about time to have some haircut. Maybe next month. I don't want to have haircut too often, okay? Sometimes I like long hair, and yeah, whatever. Let's take 5 minutes break, please, okay? So, and then we'll talk about whatever, okay? So, yeah, okay. Thank you. Uh, Okay, let's talk about crime hike. It's in the news. Crime hike. I am so sorry that so many crimes happened in big cities in America over the weekend, over the this July 4th weekend. Can you believe that? I had a hard time believing that, but I am so sorry. Okay, that's one of the reasons I'm running for U.S. Senate to make some positive changes in America and the world because crime is a big problem, right? So Chicago, I heard there are a lot of shooting in the Chicago. So Chicago Mayor, Ms. Lori Lightfoot, she used to be a really beautiful lady. I mean, I guess maybe she was just aging, but aging, well, nowadays she doesn't look very good. Okay, but she used to be a really beautiful lady, but she started to subscribe to some bizarre ideologies like LGBTism. So her appearance kind of degenerated over time. Aging, some people get more and more beautiful when they age, as they age, okay? I've seen many people like that, okay? So aging is not an excuse, okay? I think it's the ideological subscription, the LGBTism, I think that's why she look very bizarre, look almost like an alien nowadays, okay? But she used to be a very beautiful lady, Miss Lori Lightfoot. And she used to, like, some prosecutor, right? Attorney. She was a lawyer, and she became a mayor now of Chicago. So she's African American, and she's female, and she's LGBT. Kind of triple threat. She got benefit from pro-LGBTism, pro-ebonism, and pro-LGBT, pro-feminism. Okay, she got benefit. She's beneficiary of those triple ideologies, right? Yeah. So yeah, some scholars talk about intersectionality, like when it comes to some discrimination, like against females, against LGBT, against African Americans. But nowadays, I think it's the opposite. They get benefit from being those minorities. I think that's the reality, in all honesty, right? Yeah, hyper pro ebonism, hyper pro feminism, hyper pro LGBTism. Okay, yeah, I did write about that, yeah, last year in some academic papers. Mhm. It's already published in the online databases. Okay, so yeah, not journals. Yeah, because I'm not a institutionalized scholar. I'm just secular scholar. So yeah, they don't publish my articles in the peer review journals. Okay, so so I guess Chicago people voted for her because she's female, because African American, she's LGBT. So some magic could happen because she is a triple minority. It didn't. eh? I'm sure she's competent individual politician. She won the election, mayoral election in Chicago. I'm sure it's very highly competitive politics to be a mayor in Chicago. I'm sure it's very difficult, but she won. Okay, mayoral election. Yeah, Miss Lightfoot, congratulations. But it turned out that she's not that super duper uh, miraculous kind of politician. I don't blame her for all the Chicago violence. It's just that she's not an exceptional politician. Mayor Rudy Giuliani was of New York. He was an exceptional leader. Mayor Giuliani, Rudolph Giuliani, Rudy Giuliani. When he was a mayor in New York, Manhattan, he got rid of crimes and homelessness too. He was an exceptional politician. I hugely admire his leadership. Okay. Later on, yeah, Mr. Rudy Giuliani, like, yeah, he made a wrong choice to side with Mr. Trump, and Mr. Trump, as villainous as he is, he got rid of him. Started to distance Mayor Rudy Giuliani. He didn't even pay for Mayor Giuliani's legal fees for the 2020 election reversal. Maybe because he failed, but nobody could have succeeded there anyway. But so yeah, Mr. Trump did, according to some book, upcoming book coming out, he didn't pay Mayor Giuliani and he fired him. Kinda. Okay, so Mr. Trump, he's a villain. Okay, he is very disloyal to his people. He just fired them. Okay, bye. I don't need you anymore. Okay, but he requires loyalty from his employees. Okay, so that's very self-contradictory, and surprisingly, so many Republicans still support him after seeing all this. Okay, what is that? It's kind of blind obedience, kind of. I don't. I got out of the Republican Party. I still Republican Party is still serve good function because they criticize Democrats, and that's good checks and balances. Okay, they criticize Democratic Party, President Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris. That's good constructive criticism that Republican Party people are doing. Okay, so they have their function. I think they're doing a good job. Okay, but I cannot support Mr. Trump as a politician. But I support him as an entertainer, though. I think he's hilarious and he's just too funny, in my opinion. Okay, I like him. It's just that I don't support him as a politician. Okay, because he's a bad role model, in my opinion. Yeah. So let's say 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm being on a chatterbox. Why? I guess I had very good rest over the weekend, so I'm kind of in a high energy mode a little bit. Yeah. Other than this mosquito bite on my left foot, my body I don't feel any pain, and I feel very refreshed after this long weekend rest. Yeah. Let's say 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Yeah. So after BLM last year, year 2020, a lot of things changed. Like one state, I don't remember what state that was, some southern state, maybe Missouri or Mississippi, maybe. They changed the state flag because it contains Confederate symbol. Okay. Okay. I understand that some African Americans, not all of them, some of them are offended by Confederate statue, general statues, uh, and Confederate flag. They're offended by those, and then so year 2020 last year, okay, and then some Caucasian Americans, they had this phrase like white power. I think it's like I don't think they're racist who say like white power. I think they're just counteracting action reaction kind of physics, action reaction, Newtonian physics, metaphysical equivalent of that, just counteraction to BLM. Yeah, so there's racial tension between blacks and whites last year, year 2020, during BLM movement. Okay. Uh, so yeah, kind of racial tension between blacks and whites last year, year 2020. Okay. And this year, year 2021. Okay, Asians were targeted. Okay. I'm so sorry. Victims of crimes, no matter what their races are. Okay, crime is bad. Period. And I apologize about my hairdo. Okay, it's just long holiday, long day weekend. Okay, so long weekend. So, anyways, so after BLM last year, 2020, okay, uh, people demanded, some people, some Americans called out, like demanded to local politicians to defund the police. Okay, and yeah, reallocation of police money to social programs like mental hospital, kind of mental treatment for the criminals. They tried that. It's a social experiment, right? They're trying different things, but it didn't quite work, right? So yeah, they defunded police some cities, and the crime rate hiked, so it didn't quite work. But they're experimenting, okay? I'm like, I wish I was a politician. Okay, that's why I'm keep on running because I have solution to every single problem there is. I'm a former computer programmer. I know how to solve problems. Problem solving, that's bread and butter of being a computer programmer. Okay, I am not programmed but trained to solve problems as a former computer programmer, IT tech, information technology technician, and computer programmer. Okay, I'm trained to troubleshoot problem solving. That's just my background as a former computer programmer. Okay? Yeah. So like my solution is technological solution. Yeah. If I was the U.S. president or senator, whatever, yeah, the fund research and development of non-lethal weapons. It's that simple. As opposed to defund the police, we need police officers, but perhaps uh, come up, yeah, pay scientists and engineers and inventors to invent non-lethal weapons, just highly effective, like electric shock, whatever. We have those zappers, tasers, but just make it better, make it more effective. Yeah? Yeah. Because after last episode this morning, I watched this movie, Terminator. I finished watching Terminator 1, and then I also watched Terminator 2. Yeah, Terminator 2, the young Mr. John Connor, he says, yeah, he instructs his Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah, do not ever kill people. Okay, I like that. So Terminator 2 movie is very much has this New Testament Jesusian biblical theme. Yeah, do not kill people and kind of post-apocalyptic, kind of, the Book of Revelation stuff here and there, and yeah. There's this ant. Okay, I hope ant colony didn't come to. I hope they are not invading my house. But the second time I saw an ant, let me get that stuff. Let me flush it. Yeah, ants. They have pheromones, so they invite other ants. The second time I saw ants in my house. Hopefully they are not colonizing my house. If they do, it's like I have to spray. I have to find the origin and spray it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. What vodka am I in mood for? My default choice? Yeah, dandelion flower vodka. I really like that. And this vodka is kind of brand new. This is like a willow tree leaves vodka. I like it. Yeah, yeah. I picked them like a week ago. Good. So yeah, I have all the solutions to all the problems in the world, but that's why I keep on running for some public offices. Yeah, because there are some good politicians, but it's just that they are not as smart as I am. Why? They spend time to get elected, to shake hands, to collect money, donation money, to get elected for campaign advertisement, meet people. So they don't have time to study or think about solutions of the problems in the world. Because they work so hard for their campaign, they get elected. People like me, because I don't spend too much time campaigning, I don't get elected. But I have all the in my opinion, I have all the solutions in the world. Why? Because I study. I think about those problems and I come up with solutions. But I don't get elected. So, but I talk about it here, or sometimes write papers. So for those transfer of knowledge from people like me to the politicians, it would take time. But I'm optimistic. Good knowledge, yeah, they tend to propagate. Okay, good, yeah, good, good knowledge, yeah, good ideas. It has substance, content, but it takes some time. Okay, so we'll be patient. Okay, I just feel sorry for the people who become victims of crimes because I would love to save them by preventing crimes, and I know how to do so. Yeah, it's about education. It's about creating jobs, pebble mine, Anwar oil and gas, and animal farm, wild animal farms. Okay, and make money, create jobs, because idle hands become devil's playground. Okay, yeah, create jobs, then make a lot of money, then invest that money to for education, social programs, so that criminals and homeless people would learn how to study, how to work. Yeah, kind of rehabilitation and enhancement of education in general, and play a good role models for future generation and people in general, right? Yeah, that's the only way. Okay, yeah. But I understand why politicians they are so inept. There are some good politicians out there, I know. Okay, but they are not just capable of solving any problems. Okay. Yeah, I mean, police officers sometimes they have to shoot people. Why? Because they don't have anything else than guns. So come up, let's come up with some nice weapon, non-lethal weapons. Okay, even if some criminals are running away, we don't want them to die, right? We want to arrest them, yeah, because they're dangerous. If they are running from police officers, they are dangerous. Okay, we need to apprehend them, arrest them, but we don't want to kill them. Okay, so yeah, invent some non-lethal effective weapons. It takes some money, research and development money. Okay, how do we get that money? Yeah, Enwa, Pebble, animal farming, right? Yeah, so we need those industry first. We need to create jobs, create industry, okay, and make money. Then we can start saving people's lives. But first, we need money. Okay. I did not know this last year. Okay. But I do know now because over 1 year from last year to this year, I learned a lot because I studied. Okay. hmm Yeah. I spent a lot of time studying. Okay. Nowadays, mostly history. Okay. Yeah. I also learn from people too. Yeah. It's good that I keep on running because I learn from people because during my political campaigning, I interact with people and people teach me good stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be interacting with people if I'm not running for some public offices. Okay. Yeah, to me, it's great educational opportunity just running for some public offices like U.S. Senate, last year state Senate. Okay, I don't think I will run for state Senate again. Okay, why? It's just too small for me. Okay, there are good politicians there, yeah, state politicians, but it's just too small. Okay, so I don't feel motivated to run for state level. Maybe governor. I'll run for governor. Okay, at some point. Yeah, I'll run for president, U.S. Congress, U.S. Senate, Alaska governor, U.S. president. That will be it. I don't think I will run for anything else. Why? It's just not my food. You see, tiger, lion. I don't. Do they eat vegetables or fruits if they're hungry enough? Do tigers, lions, do they eat like cantaloupes or berries or I know bears do. Even polar bears they eat berries, even seaweed. But tigers, lions, do they eat cakes or like melons or watermelon or pineapples, apples? Most likely not, right? I don't know. It'd be nice experiment, okay? Yeah, yeah. So animal farming, okay? Some animal experiment. Let's starve this tiger or lion a couple of days and put some nice buffet of fruits like watermelon, apple, pineapple, and see if they eat those fruits if they're hungry enough. We're not gonna starve them to death. It's just experiment, okay? Yeah, some pain and suffering of being hungry, but if they're lions and tigers, if they're hungry enough, will they eat watermelon and apples and bananas? I'm very curious about it, okay? As a scientist, aren't you? Let's take 5 minutes break, please, okay? Before I lose any more votes. I'm a jokester first, political candidate second, okay? I just want to be happy, okay? And making jokes make me happy. Making jokes makes me happy, okay? So English is my second language, okay? So I confuse the plural and singular. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. All right. Whew. Ah. So, I mean, uh, am I qualified to be U.S. Senator from Alaska? I think I am. Okay. Uh, it's just that I'm running as a social experiment, zero penny campaign. Okay, some brand new concept. Because I don't want to do the same thing as other politicians. Okay, I want to do things differently. Okay, it's in my blood. I like being different. Okay, and it just that's my personality. Okay, and politicians like Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez or uh, Ilhan Omar or Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay, oh, Mrs. Commissioner in Alaska. Okay, I mean, I don't think they are more qualified than I am. Okay, because I don't think they are very smart people. I think they're clueless. Okay, but I, they are kind of party people. They are very, very loyal to their party agenda, so they get party support. Democratic Party, Republican Party. Okay, so they are, yeah. Some of them get elected, getting party support. I'm not that type of politician. I'm independent. Okay, so, well, yeah. I just have to do it my way. Okay, so I used to be a Republican. Okay, I still have many friends who belong to the Republican Party who support Mrs. Commissioner. Okay, sometimes they ask me, okay, why don't you support this candidate? And I don't say anything to them, but they're my friends, and I don't want to be contrary to my friends. Okay, or when I talk to my voters in Alaska, I do not argue with them. I don't engage in a debate with them. No, I just listen. I just say yes, yes. So 2 days ago, I was in this parade, okay, in Wasilla, Alaska. I met some voters. I asked them questions, okay. What do you think about Mrs. Commissioner? Okay. Some of them said, yeah, she's smart and she's highly qualified to be U.S. Senator. So yeah, we'll vote for her. What did I say? Nothing. I said, yeah, yeah, she's cool. She's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Because hey, voters, they are kings and queens, and they I never say anything contrary to their opinions. Okay, I just play a good listener. Okay, why? That's that's something I learned from other politicians, good politicians. Okay, be a good listener. Okay, don't ever say anything contrary to your voters. Okay, they are the kings and queens. They are absolute. Okay, they cannot be wrong. Okay, they are always right. Okay, so yeah, but now that I'm alone here, nobody's watching this, okay? Every now and then, kind of, there are friends like you, okay? Yeah, thank you, okay? But nobody around me physically, okay? So yeah, then I can speak my minds here, okay? Yeah, Mrs. Commissioner, I don't think she has any idea whatsoever. She's just loyal to Republican Party. That's it. That's all she has. Yeah, she can represent Alaskans, Republicans, not all Alaskans, but Alaskan Republican. I think I saw some insect flying by. I don't think it was a mosquito, okay? Because mosquito doesn't fly that fast. That insect just zoom by, zipping through. Okay. So yeah, okay. If it's not mosquito, I don't have to catch it. Okay. Yeah. I really like this. This is like willow tree leaves, young shoots. Okay, it makes good vodka. I like it. Give me willow tree leaves vodka gives me meaning to live. Gives me meaning. Gives a meaning to my life. Give me reason to live and wake up in the morning. I just love this willow tree leaves vodka. It is so good. It's like tastes like green tea. Okay, it's just so good. Salicylic acid. Okay, purifying my blood. Right. Yeah. Just like aspirin. Okay. Willow. Oh, there's nothing like this. Okay. It's just so good. I picked this up in my yard like about a week ago. Okay, so it's giving out this full taste. I'm having a hallelujah moment. Okay, so yeah, God, thank you for this willow tree. Willow trees in my yard. Thank you. Alaska has a lot of different kinds of willow trees. Okay, yeah, I recognize them when I see them. Okay, so good. Cheers. Yeah. Okay, so we talked about enough of politics, right? Yeah. I mean, Mrs. Commissioner, she's young and kind of new in politics. Okay, I have more seniority than her to her in Alaskan politics because I've been in Alaskan politics for 3 years. Mrs. Commissioner, she's new in Alaska politics. Okay, I have more seniority than she. Okay, when it comes to Alaskan politics or politics in general. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna support her candidacy. No, because I read what she wrote. I listened to what she said in the interviews. Okay, my conclusion: has no idea. She has no idea. She's just Republican Party, 100%. Republican Party is good. Okay, Democratic Party is good too. Okay, but they have some limitation, and I don't want to limit myself to Democratic Party agenda, Republican Party agenda. Why? I think I'm smarter than both of them combined. Yeah, Republican Party they have goods and bads. Democratic Party goods and bads. I cherry pick goods from Democratic Party and Republican Party and reject bad stuff in Democratic Party, bad stuff in Republican Party. I only take the goods from both parties. I'm independent. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But Mrs. Commissioner, she's 100% Republican Party. So she inherits the limitation inherent in Republican Party. She can represent Republicans very well because she's 100% Republican. Okay? So obedient and subservient. That's Mrs. Commissioner. Okay? So I cannot quite support her. No. Why? Because Republican Party, just like Democratic Party, they're not perfect. Okay? Republicans, they're doing good job. Democratic Party, Democrats doing good job. It's good complementation. Two-party system. Checks and balances. It's good. But when it comes to me, I'm a free bird. I cannot confine myself to Democrat Party or Republican Party. Okay. I have to be independent. That's my personality. I'm a free bird. Okay, so. Something good that came out of January 6th. Okay. I got out of the Republican Party after January 6th. Okay. Because I no longer support Mr. Trump. as a politician. Okay, something good came out of January 6th, 2021. Okay, I got out of Republican Party and became an independent. Okay, yeah. Some silver lining there. Okay, yeah. hmm I became more true to myself, free bird. Right? Yeah. Basically, I came home. Yeah, I graduated from Republican Party. Okay, for 3 years I belonged to the Republican Party, learned good stuff from very smart and wise people in the Republican Party. Okay, yeah, learned a lot from them. Okay, after that, after 3 years, it's kind of a nice school, weekend school. All the party meetings, Republican Party, learned good stuff, met great people. After that, I graduated. Yeah. Now, as an independent candidate, I'm doing my own things as an independent politician. Yeah, can be growing up experience. Okay, yeah, just like Bible says in Book of Genesis, Adam and Eve era. Okay, yeah, a boy grow up, become a male adult, and leave his parents. Yeah, yeah, so that's how it was to me. Okay, leaving Republican Party this year after January 6th. Okay, yeah. Mhm. But they're still my friends, okay? I have some friends in Democratic Party too. Okay? They're both good parties, okay? They're doing good jobs, okay? We'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay? Yeah, we're talking politics. I'm sorry, but I'm a politician. Okay, so politician wannabe, okay? Because I've never been elected to an office. Not yet, okay? Whatever. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. All right. Okay, I guess we talked enough about politics. Let's talk about movies. Okay, Terminator. Yeah, Mr. Canadian American director James Cameron. Yeah, did fantastic job as a writer, director. Okay, but he's not an actor. Okay, so triple bill in Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. I was there. Okay, yeah, director, writer, actor. Okay, some people do that stuff. I was one. Okay, I mean, I was more indie, independent, small scale, but shoestring budget, but whatever. So, Mr. James Cameron's lesson that he bestowed to humanity, to me, is this. Okay, he made this movie Terminator One. Okay, kind of low budget, right? It was so highly successful. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it was a big movie back in 1980s, right? You have Linda Hamilton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Michael Biehn. That's like all-star casting. Okay. Yeah. But it was still small budget. But so yeah, he made success with Terminator One, Mr. Director James Cameron. Okay. But he did not idle money, power, fame he achieved from Terminator One movie. He reinvested maybe 5 years later, 10 years later, and he came up with Terminator 2. He recycled some of that Terminator 1 stuff, okay? But he made it bigger and better. Why? After Terminator 1 movie success, 1980s, he accumulated more money, power, fame, and he reinvested it and made Terminator 2 movie, 1990s, I think. Okay, and it's even bigger and better. He used his money, power, fame to reinvest to make it to make a product Hollywood movie that is even bigger and better. Okay, that's good lesson that I learned from Mr. Director James Cameron. Okay, so when I was watching Terminator 2 movie, I cried many times. Okay, yeah, good musical score. Okay, great acting, great casting. Yeah, I did read about this casting of child actor, teenager actor. Okay, Mr. Edward Furlong. Okay, the young John Connor. Okay. Yeah, the casting directors, I think, from what I recall, went to middle school or high school in Burbank, California, which is right next to Los Angeles, California. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like part of this valley. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Burbank, California. I've been there. That's where this all this Hollywood studio lot is. Okay. Yeah. Nice neighborhood. Okay. Big boy hamburger joint. Okay. Yeah, it's a film tinsel town kind of. But Hollywood, well, from what I recall, there's the Santa Monica Mountain, okay? That's like, that divides this west side of Los Angeles and east side of Los Angeles, kinda, okay? East of Santa Monica Mountain range, that's like San Fernando Valley, okay? So south side, that's Burbank, okay? West side of Santa Monica Mountain, that's like Los Angeles downtown and Santa Monica and Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard. Okay, yeah, that's how I recall it. Okay, I might be wrong. Okay, yeah. So the way I recall it, okay, yeah, let's grab this whiteboard. Okay, so I might be incorrect. It's been a long time, so I just tell you the way I remember it. Los Angeles, California. Okay, it could be geographically incorrect. Okay, but just the way I remember it. What do I write here? Unintended self motivator. Yeah, self mortification is like this Buddhist monk or Christians, very religious people, humbling, fasting, self mortification to deny the food and whatever. Okay, so this religious concept to be more like God, less like animals. Self mortification, right? Yeah, this fasting. Yeah, I mean, when I went out there 2 days ago, Wasilla, Alaska, July 1st parade, kind of self mortification, kind of like class clown, okay, wearing this wearable campaign sign, okay, and self mortification. Yeah, it's metaphysical strengthening, strength training, right? God training, okay, yeah. Mhm. That was that, okay. Now, Los Angeles, California, okay. So you have this Santa Monica mountain range, okay, big mountain range, okay. Yeah, Richo Mountain, okay. Santa Monica mountain range, okay. That's Mulholland Drive. West of that, ocean, Pacific Ocean. You have Los Angeles downtown, okay, and you have Santa Monica Beach, okay. That's west of that. East of, and then you have, yeah, you have Hollywood, okay. Hollywood. It's not homework. Whatever, Hollywood. You have Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard, whatever, okay. That's how I remember it, okay. Down there, ah, so south of that, you have Pasadena, okay. Pasadena, okay. Not police department, it's Pasadena, okay. Los Angeles downtown, Hollywood, Santa Monica, that's west of the Santa Monica mountain range. And this on top of this mountain range, there's Mulholland Drive. Yeah, Mr. Director David Lynch. He directed this and wrote for this movie, Mulholland Drive. But he was not an actor, okay. Yeah. Hollywood mansion, the celebrity mansions on top of the mountains, okay. Yeah, it's public roads. So I drove by a couple of times. Okay, some deers. Some say there are some cougars, like pumas, bobcats, whatever. Okay, mountain lions. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, there are some deers. I've seen them. Okay, east side of that is the San Fernando Valley. Okay, you have Encino. Okay, Encino, and then you have Sherman Oaks, and you have Studio City. You have Universal City, and you have Burbank. Okay. East of that, in the San Fernando Valley, you have North Hollywood, NoHo, North Hollywood. That's where I lived. I have studio apartment, efficiency apartment there. Okay, something like Victoria Boulevard and Cephalbella Boulevard, or maybe Lancashire, something like that. Okay, so okay, what are towns? Los Angeles, California, bigger Los Angeles County. Okay, so you have Van Nuys here, Van Nuys. Okay, yeah. They say yeah, there's some adult film industry there. Very nice. I don't know. Okay, very nice. This very nice airport. It is yeah. I heard there's some adult film industry there. I don't know. I don't. I've never in that industry. Okay, so Okay. Okay. From what I recall, yeah, this Hollywood movie casting directors, they visit some middle school, high school to cast some young adult actors. Yeah, for this movie, Terminator 2. I, from what I recall, yeah, Mr. Edward Furlong was a middle schooler in Burbank, California, right here. Okay. So I guess these casting directors just visiting this middle school campus, public school, I don't know, Burbank, California, and they took a notice of this handsome young gentleman, Mr. Edward Furlong, and they hired him, Terminator 2, to play John Connor. Yeah, that's what I recall. Okay, because I love this movie Terminator 2, and I did study that movie. Okay, so I think that's what how he was hired as a young child actor. Okay, yeah, it was good casting. Yeah, yeah, handsome gentleman, young adult. Okay, yeah, handsome young man. Okay, so he did very good job there. Terminator 2. Yeah, it was very good casting. How about me? Have I ever been cast? Yeah, as a young person, yeah. When I was in not elementary school, kindergarten in Seoul, South Korea, back in 1980s, maybe I was like 6 years old. So it must have been 1984, right? Seoul, South Korea, Pampo. Okay, I was in kindergarten. Okay, and some broadcasting company like Korean Broadcasting Company (KBS), Korean Broadcasting System (KBS), Channel 13. It was educational channel. When I was like 6, 7 years old in kindergarten. Yeah, some casting directors of this educational channel, KBS 13, okay, they came to visit Pampo, Seoul, South Korea back in 1984 or 85. Okay, I was in kindergarten, like 6, 7 years old. And I was one of like five children who were selected. Why? I was very playful, very social. I still am. But the difference, when I was like 7 years old, I guess I was a lot cuter and younger. I had full set of hair, no wrinkles, bigger eyes. I used to when I was 7 years old. I used to have very round eyes, big eyes. Okay, big brown eyes. Okay. Maybe I was more handsome back then. Bigger, rounder brown eyes, more hair, full set of hair. I'm balding nowadays. I'm 43. Okay. So I was like 7 years old. So there was like, how many years ago? 43 minus 7. 36 years ago, right? Yeah. I had more hair. My eyes were bigger. I was younger, cuter, prettier. So yeah, I was hired by casting directors of KBS Channel 13, KBS 3, educational channel. Okay. Yeah. About five of us was selected out of what 20 kids. It felt good. So in that class, in kindergarten class, there were about 20 of us, okay? So I guess I was top five when it comes to cuteness. It is feel good, okay? Okay. So yeah, they took us to the studio, okay? There's some this broadcasting studio with cameras and kind of puppetry mask, all this kind of like what what's that, Sesame Street stuff. Okay, Sesame Street, this big doll, this puppetry, this mask and these costumes. Okay, yeah, us, we were like 7 years old. We were just dancing along. Okay, my parents saw that in television. Okay, it was not live; it's recorded, but I guess they can let us know what time and yeah, in KBS 3, channel 13. Okay, educational program. Yeah, so they saw me. Okay, yeah. On television back in 1984 or 85. Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, I was child cast, child actor. Sure, yeah. Why? Because I was cuter. I had more hair. I was younger, so I was cast by this Korean cast, South Korean casting directors. Okay, yeah. It was nice. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Story time, right? Yeah. I gotta squeeze out this pimple. Okay, it's bothering me. So I go to bathroom and look at the mirror and squeeze out this pimple. It became speckle. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, yeah, I don't want any speckles in my face, on my face. Let's say 5 minutes break, please. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, we don't need this whiteboard anymore. Okay, so story time. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about Korean story. Okay. It's no longer America's birthday. That was yesterday, okay, July 4th. So today is July 5th. Maybe we can talk about some foreign countries like South Korea, okay? So, okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, some Korean story time. Okay, so the way I experienced and observed it, all right. So when I was 7 years old, yeah, my eyes, Asian eyes, okay, were bigger, rounder, not like smaller and squinted like I am now. Okay, so what happened? Why my eyes got smaller and smaller, squinter and squinter, kind of bitter, sour. I tell you that story, okay? Because my Korean families, they asked me that question about 15 years ago. 15 years ago. When I was like 27, okay? Maybe more, maybe before that. Well, I was in Madison, Wisconsin from between 1997 to 2004, 7 years. Okay. Let's say about 20 years ago. I'm 43 now. Let's say when I was 23, I paid visit from Madison, Wisconsin when I was majoring in computer science. Okay. College student, undergrad. Okay. I paid visit during the summer vacation time, South Korea to say hello to my parents, siblings, relatives. And we went out on dinner. It's nice buffet place, okay. When I was like 23. So there must have been like 2001, something like that, okay. So I was 23, okay. So my Korean parents, it was South Korea. I was in Madison, Wisconsin, studying computer science, comp sci major, okay. Summertime, vacation time, school is out, so I went to visit my parents and siblings and relatives in South Korea. That was like year, so I was 23, so maybe year 2001. Okay, about 10 years ago. Okay, so we went out to restaurant buffet place. Okay, and dinner table in this nice restaurant in somewhere in South Korea. They asked me this question. It was a tough question to answer. Okay. Hey, son, brother, whatever. We saw your childhood picture when you were 7 years old. Your eyes used to be so big and round. And now look at you. You're 21 years old, huh? After 15 years later, 14 years later. Well, you're 23. Okay, okay. Ah, 23 minus 7. What is that? 16 years later. Whatever, okay, yeah. 16 years later, your eyes got squinted like this and get very smaller like this. So what happened to you all these years and decade and a half, 16 years? Why, Mike, our question is, when you are 7 years old, 16 years before, prior, your eyes were so big and round. You were so pretty eyes, brown eyes, Asiatic eyes. Okay, it was big and rounded. Okay, but now you're like this, squinted. Like, what happened to you all these 16 years, decade and a half? Why are your why are your eyes so small and we can how come we can barely see your eyeballs, your irises and pupils? What happened to you? My answer. My parents, my brothers and sisters, When I was young, 7 years old, I wanted to see this world. So maybe that's why my eyes were for so big. I wanted to see this world. What's about? This world is about? That's when I was 7 years old, 16 years ago. But as I grew up as a teenager, young adult, late teens, or early 20s, I realized this world is not very good. And so I started, I started to feel like I do not want to see this world. When I was young, 16 years ago, I was 7 years old. I wanted to see this world and learn what this world is about. But as I grew older and older, age 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, I'm now, okay. I started to close my eyes. Why? Because I realized this world is such a horrible place and I don't want to see it anymore. Okay. That's why my eyes are smaller and smaller and smaller. It became smaller and smaller and squinted because I just don't want to see this world, horrible world anymore. Okay. So did I answer your question? Mom, dad, sister, brother, and they had a very good laugh. They had a good laugh. Okay. True story. Yeah, I'm not making this up. Okay. My imagination is not that good. Okay. So true story. God, He's the best writer. God, Jehovah, whatever the name of your God is, God, God, High and Almighty God. Okay. Stranger than fiction, right? Yeah. I don't have that kind of imagination. Okay. So it's true story. It really happened. Okay. And my family members, mom, dad, sister, brother, they had a good laugh. Okay. So they were like, oh, yeah, you answered our question. Okay. Good, good. Great sense of humor. Yeah. But I was like 23, right? I mean, I took some acting class, screenwriting class, okay. Even more fictional, okay. Then what's the true story? Why my eyes got smaller and smaller and squintier? Yeah, it's because I've been studying, okay. When I study, I'll fall asleep. Like, my eyes get closing and closing because when I read books, I do not want to open my eyes and see these letters and words and sentences and paragraphs. I'd rather close my eyes and fall asleep. Books, boring. I don't want to see it, so I'd rather close my eyes. Maybe that's why my eyes got smaller and smaller. It's a joke, right? Then what's the real reason why my eyes got smaller and smaller? Maybe I'm becoming more adult. Okay, yeah, to open my eyes very big. I'm Asian, okay. It takes extra energy, okay. But I don't have extra energy. I'm working. I'm an adult. I go to work. Alright. So to open my eyes very big, it takes too much energy, okay, as an Asian. Alright. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Maybe that's why my eyes got smaller and smaller. Okay. You can barely see my eyes, okay. I have to use my fingers, okay. So that you can see my eyes, okay? Whatever. So that's the story. That's the joke. Whatever. Right? Welcome to humanology, okay? Anything goes, okay? So I really love this. Alaskan American willow tree leaves, spring shoots, vodka. It's good. It's so green, like green tea. Okay, very classical, classy. I picked them with my bare hands in my yard. But this willow tree leaves, priceless. It is so good. God, thank you. Hallelujah. Praise Lord Jesus. Yeah. For this Alaskan American willow tree leaves in my backyard, side yard. Okay. That's just so good. Mm. Yeah. If you're American or some other country people, you may not understand me drinking. Maybe you are not Korean. Maybe you're not Japanese. Maybe you're not Chinese. Okay. Far Eastern. Far Eastern. Maybe you're not Taiwanese. Okay. Far East Asia. China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. Yeah. Adult man, we drink. Okay. And yeah, when we drink, we put some this vegetarian stuff like vodka. Well, strong liquor. Okay. Koreangju, whatever. Okay. And we put some vegetables, plants in there, edible plants. Okay, that's Far East Asian drinking culture. Okay. Mhm. Sometimes mushrooms, horseshoe mushrooms, or chaga vodka. That's Russia tradition. Okay, yeah. Horseshoe mushroom or some blueberries, raspberries, or tree leaves, edible tree leaves. Okay, yeah, this willow tree leaves. Okay, it's just so good. Okay, so, that's Far East Asian stuff. China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. Okay, drinking culture. Far East Asia. Okay, we put some edible plants in liquor. Okay, we enjoy this stuff. Okay, if you do not understand me, I'm Far East Asian male adult. Okay, yeah, South Korea. Okay, yeah, yeah. I just bought some vodka, Walmart. Okay, and pick some fresh Alaskan willow tree, spring, early summer, the willow tree leaves, spring shoots, okay? Doesn't put in vodka, it just tastes so good, okay? God bless Alaska, God bless America, okay? God bless Russia, Korea, China, Japan, okay? God bless Japan too. God bless all people in the world, okay? We take 5 minutes break. I'm getting real drunk, okay? So, because this willow tree vodka willow tree leaves that I picked in my yard. It's just so good, okay. Pristine. I love Alaska. It's so clean. Clean air, clean water, right? I love Alaska, right? Yeah. So I appreciate all the people in Alaska and other parts of the world who are anti-development, maybe yeah, maybe Alaska should be left alone so that I can enjoy just clean water, clean air, clean plants, clean animals, and clean people too. Maybe maybe they are right. Democrats, more liberalistic people, animal rights advocates, okay, PETA, people for ethical treatment of animals. Maybe they are right, okay. Maybe there should be no pebble mine. Maybe there should be no animal oil and gas, so that I can enjoy this clean air, clean water, and this willow tree in my yard in the vodka. Okay, maybe they are right. Okay, yeah, I appreciate Democrats, Republicans. Okay, I do. Okay. 5 minutes plus. Okay, yeah, I'm really drunk because this Alaskan willow tree leaves vodka. It's just exquisite. It's exotic and amazing. It's just so good. 5 minutes plus. Okay, thank you. It's just so good. Can I walk when I'm drunk? Yeah. Okay, 5 minutes plus. Thank you. Okay, this camera still rolling. Let's wrap it up for tonight, okay? Yeah, tomorrow is like Tuesday, okay? I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to work, okay? So yeah, it's been 2 hours, okay? Let's wrap it up for tonight, okay? I gotta get back to work. Maybe some food, maybe some Subway sandwiches. What kind of Subway sandwich do I order? Yeah, it's like chicken breast and tuna sandwich, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be good, okay? Yeah, half of the tuna sandwich, half the other half of the chicken breast sandwich, okay? So what movie will I be watching? Maybe Aliens too. Yeah, James Cameron, okay? I think this one. Okay. Yeah, God bless you. Thank you. Sorry about my hairstyle, okay? Yeah. A month from now, yeah, I have some haircut, okay? But right now, I don't think it's too long enough to have haircut, okay? I have haircut. I cut my own hair by scissors, okay? Once a quarter, okay? Alright, thank you. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for loving me, okay? Thank you. Bye. Thank you.